It was supposed to be just another round of political sparring at Prime Minister's questions, but Angela Rayner, Labour's deputy leader, found herself in the hot seat, and for all the wrong reasons. The session quickly escalated into one of the most humiliating moments of her career as the spotlight turned to Labour's growing farmers scandal, a controversy that has sent shockwaves through rural communities across the UK. The tension in the chamber was palpable as the Prime Minister, armed with a series of pointed questions, took direct aim at Labour's policies, or lack thereof, on agriculture and rural development. The scandal centers around accusations that Labour has systematically ignored the needs of farmers while cozying up to corporate interests that stand to profit from agricultural reforms. Leaked documents suggest that subsidies intended to support struggling farmers were instead redirected to questionable green initiatives tied to wealthy donors. Rayner, tasked with defending her party's record, came out swinging, but her arguments lacked the conviction needed to withstand the barrage of criticism. She attempted to pivot, accusing the government of neglecting rural communities and mishandling post-Brexit trade deals. However, the Prime Minister was ready, countering with hard evidence, reports of Labour councils slashing funding for rural projects and emails revealing internal party debates about prioritising urban voters over farmers. The chamber erupted as the Prime Minister delivered a scathing line, "While we're working to secure the livelihoods of farmers, the Labour Party is busy auctioning off their future to the highest bidder." The attack landed with devastating precision, and the usual jeers from Labour MPs were noticeably muted. Even Rayner's most loyal supporters looked uneasy. The controversy isn't just political theater, it has real-world implications. Farmers have expressed growing frustration with Labour's leadership, accusing the party of failing to understand their challenges. Rising costs, labour shortages, and uncertainty over environmental regulations have left many in the agricultural sector feeling abandoned. The scandal has only deepened the divide, with many rural voters now questioning Labour's commitment to their communities. Social media has been ablaze with reactions, with hashtags like #FarmersBetrayed and #LabourScandal trending for days. Video clips of Rayner's awkward responses during PMQs have gone viral, drawing sharp criticism from both sides of the political spectrum. Even prominent Labour supporters have called for an internal review, with some suggesting that the party risks alienating a crucial voter base ahead of the next general election. But the humiliation didn't stop there. As Rayner struggled to regain control of the narrative, backbench Conservative MPs joined the fray, piling on with stories of farmers in their constituencies who felt let down by Labour policies. The session took on a snowball effect, with each new revelation further eroding Rayner's credibility. In one particularly damning moment, a Conservative MP read aloud a testimony from a farmer who claimed Labour's proposed reforms would force small family farms out of business while benefiting large agribusinesses. The farmer's plea, "Who's fighting for us?" hung in the air, a stark reminder of the stakes involved. Rayner's response, a rehearsed line about Labour's commitment to sustainability, only seemed to underscore how out of touch the party appeared. What's clear is that this scandal is far from over. Calls for Labour to address the allegations head-on are growing louder, but the party's leadership has so far avoided making any concrete statements. Meanwhile, rural communities are mobilizing, demanding accountability and transparency from a party that once claimed to champion the working class. As for Rayner, this bruising session at PMQs will undoubtedly leave a mark. Her ability to weather this storm could define her political future, but the damage to Labour's reputation in rural Britain may be harder to repair. This is a story that cuts to the heart of politics, promises versus actions, rhetoric versus reality. And as the fallout continues, one thing is certain, the public is watching closely. Like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated as we bring you the latest on this developing scandal and the fight for justice in rural communities.